And here we go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Jeff and Dan Show. This is the Jeff and Dan Show that you've heard about. This is the... Oh, my.
Yeah. You might want to try that again.
Well, this is the Jeff and Dan Show that you have heard about and you have never seen before because, well, frankly, I don't know. But I don't know why you didn't tune in, but that's, that you have your reasons.
That's your fucking problem.
I'm Dan, by the way, and this is Jeff.
I am.
He's with the Jeff and Dan Show, too.
I am.
Hey, tonight we are going to talk about McDonald's.
Yes.
Are you ready to talk about McDonald's, Jeff?
I am ready to talk about McDonald's.
I have one question to get things started here.
Okay.
Do you remember the McDonald's characters?
I do.
What happened to them? When's the last time you saw an ad with Ronald McDonald? Yeah. Better yet, when's the last time you walked into McDonald's and saw Ronald McDonald? Anywhere.
You haven't.
You haven't.
You haven't. You haven't ever since the whole campaign about do you really want a clown making your burger? They kind of got rid of it.
Does the restaurant still have the appeal to little children?
I don't think it does, except for the play places. That's the main thing. It's mostly just play places, You go out there and it's like, kids are like, oh yeah, I want to go play at the play place. So that is a draw. I do know that. But as per the restaurants themselves, man, they've turned into these depressing, they've turned into emo teen goths. They're like, you walk in and they're just like, I'm going to cut myself.
Quick, give me some comfort food.
Depressing music, everything, man. It's just really shitty. Yeah. They're all gray, man.
They are all gray, dull.
Yeah, they're really.
But this is supposed to be the new cafe looking. And I think maybe that's where some of it's going. Is they're going to the cafe.
Yeah.
So and then these characters don't apply, but you know what? The adults had just as much fun with the characters.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So to help McDonald's, maybe I would inspire them a little bit. Bring them back.
Well, Dan, before you say that, why don't we come up with some of the names of the original characters that were out there?
Okay, there was Dr. Hook. Remember him?
There, you want your fucking burger? Here you go.
Methinks he was talking about fish sandwiches.
Yeah.
There was it was his name. What was his name? It was something Hook, wasn't it? Was it Captain Hook?
I don't know.
It was Captain something.
Yeah. That's kind of like one of the most obscure ones you could finally pick.
well, there's a lot of them, dude.
Yeah.
I was researching for this here, and it's, oh my God, you wouldn't believe there's all kinds of characters. There was only like maybe 10 regulars.
Yeah, the regulars, yes.
But there was all kinds. Like, did you know Grimace had 2 ants?
No.
Yeah, Grimace had 2 ants that appeared in the commercial in 1999.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought, what the fuck, man?
That's just weird.
And here comes, speaking of Grimace, what the hell is he?
I have no idea. It's a big, giant purple. It looks like somebody melted Barney. This is one big, giant dung heap of Barney, and it was Grimace. And why was Grimace fat? I think that's the other thing, too, that they tried to get rid of. There was just a little too much fatness in all their shit. You know what I mean? Like, Grimace had this real rotund body.
He wasn't human!
Well, that's true. That's true. But, I mean, you'd think Mayor McCheese, he had a head that was like this fucking big.
So did Big Mac.
Yeah. It was crazy, That's just the weird shit, and yeah.
Fry Guys.
The Fry Guys were weird. They look like the ghosts from Pac-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet one of them stole it from the other.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Do you remember Birdie?
Yes.
Birdie was stupid.
Yes.
But you know what? Hey, bring her on board anyways. Kids love her.
That's right.
And then, of course, there was the
Hamburglar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Him and his weird ass hat and his fucking Alfred E. Newman looking face.
Did you ever hear him talk?
No.
That's how he talked.
Even the cutesy commercials, they all went to the shits. You know what I mean? It used to be, chasing the Hamburglar around or like freaking, you know what I mean? It's just, Ronald McDonald used to be like, come on the TV and say shit, and doesn't do that anymore.
No, they don't use characters anymore.
But if they did have characters, Dan.
They did have characters. We could give them a whole new line of characters.
Yes! What do we got?
Well, the first one, you remember we were talking about just a couple seconds ago?
Yeah.
Mayor McCheese
Yes.
and Big Mac, they both had big head sandwiches.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a breakfast sandwich
Okay.
and put that on a body? Get that big breakfast sandwich on a body.
Okay.
And then give her well hung, well endowed.
Oh, it's a woman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well endowed breasts.
Okay.
In a skimpy kind of, tank top kind of
with
thing.
this fucking low cut, and
Yeah.
titties hanging out kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And a really super tight, short, red mini skirt.
Ooh, so yeah.
So the Red Dress Society.
Right.
No, wait, that's a red hat. Is red hat or red dress?
nose.
Red nose.
Red nose.
And give her some 9-inch pumps.
Ooh.
Do you know what we're going to call her?
No.
McMuffin the hooker. Okay, and then the other character that we have come up with will be a tall, dark, mysterious man.
Okay.
And he always wears button-down shirts.
Okay.
Kind of weird, but you can't put your finger on it.
Yeah.
He's like trapped in disco. I don't know. His shirts
Big
are always buttoned with it.
Yeah.
And he has, some gold chains on.
Chicken. Yeah.
And he's kind of swarthy. Do you know what swarthy is?
Yeah.
He's kind of swarthy.
Yeah.
His name's Mick.
Okay.
His name's McRib. McRib, the McRapist.
McRib the McRapist.
Hey, baby. How about some of these bones?
He's the guy you don't want to take home.
And, well, you know what? You had mentioned this with Grimace having a weight problem.
Yeah.
And, let's just not beat around the bush anymore.
Yeah.
We as McDonald's are selling very fattening products, and we want to increase our sales.
Right.
Of course they're going to make you fat. Let's stop denying it.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to introduce friendly, lovable, supersized Cindy. And yeah, she's going to be a big lady. So
She's going to be wearing a one piece. Big low cut, you know what I mean? Cleavage hanging out and shit. Yeah.
Yes, that's supersized Cindy. And we got another character coming up. She's new. She's fresh. We don't know what to put on her yet.
Yeah.
How to dress her up or anything. But what's the latest trend going on right now?
Yeah.
What's the latest trend going on?
I don't know. There's all kinds of trends going on right now.
Yeah, you got it. We're talking about the Meatless Burgers.
Oh, yes.
What's the point?
The
But you know
Meatless
what? We
Burgers.
are selling stuff, so we're going to sell pointless burgers.
We have to reinvent shit in order to reinvent shit.
So, there ain't nothing appealing about the Meatless Burgers.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry.
Yeah,
You're just eating seasoning.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah.
You're just eating seasoning.
It's a
Sorry, folks.
Green beans with meat seasoning.
With meat seasoning, that's it.
Yeah.
So we got to dress it up.
Okay.
Give it some sexy character.
Sexy appeal.
That's why we're going to have Vicky the Vegan.
Vicky the vegan.
And she's going to be real skinny because vegans are real skinny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's going to be lethargic. You're going to see her ribs.
And I think maybe sometimes we're going to have supersized Cindy and Vicky the Vegan scrap it out, like in a
Ooh.
death match.
That sounds sexy.
Yeah.
I think McDonald's will sell a lot of burgers that way. A lot of meatless burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Did they come out with their meatless burgers yet?
They did not, as far as I know.
I think they're all coming out with a meatless burger. And from what I hear, Burger King's isn't too bad.
Ooh, the Ghosts is back again.
Back again. The Burger King burger, meatless burger, isn't too bad, and it's doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's doing all right. As a matter of fact, Burger King sales are up because of their Impossible Whopper.
Imposter.
I call it the Impassable Whopper. Because it sure doesn't pass for fucking Whoppers. I gotta tell you right now. It's like, ew.
Just brown lettuce.
They just handing that shit out. It's like brown lettuce. That's right. The majority of your burger is water. I don't know, man. That's some crazy shit. Well, wait. Let's talk about what pisses us off about McDonald's. What pisses you off about McDonald's?
Oh, I got a couple things.
Okay.
And disheartedly, it's just like I got to kick myself in the ass because I keep going there. But and I realized that this one thing, the very first thing comes to my mind, it pisses me off, and I realize that sometimes you're going to have this, but sometimes you don't. I mean, some restaurants never have this problem. I'm talking about when you're eating your sausage McMuffin with egg,
Yeah.
you know, the real one, and you're
Yeah.
enjoying that. All of a sudden, something starts crunching. An eggshell. That is not supposed to. You don't get the sausage McMuffin with eggs, do you?
I don't. But I know what you mean.
You're enjoying that shit, and then you start chomping on the eggshell, and just like, oh,
Son
fuck
of a
that,
bitch.
and you just end up throwing it away.
Yeah.
And that happens probably 10% of the time,
Wow.
maybe
Really?
5% of the time.
Holy shit.
And then why doesn't that happen in other regular restaurants?
Because they don't use real eggs. Most of them just use cartoned eggs. McDonald's used to use cartoned eggs at one point in time too. They don't do it anymore.
What do they use for their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits?
That's what I'm saying. They use regular eggs now. They used to use the carton shit.
Really?
The McMuffins used to always be just a poached egg. They had a 6-pack machine that they would put on the grill. It was a platen grill, so it had like both sides, but they wouldn't use the platen for the poaching. And you basically just take and drop a little bit of water underneath of it, and you put your eggs right on top of it. So those are almost always actual eggs. Like they were cracking eggs in order to make it. But then, the sausage, egg, and cheese used to be the pour-on type. At one point in time, I don't know if they do that anymore, but yeah, it used to just become the carton. It was basically eggs, but it was mostly eggs with a lot of the egg white removed. So it was almost all yolks. Yeah, it was kind of wicked. And then you just pour it out, and it would stay in this one little area, and then you just take it and fold it over. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they still do that. I don't think they do. I think they use fresh eggs for that now, too, and then they just take it and then whip it through. But yeah, man, I can see how that kind of sucks with getting the shells in there, man.
Man.
It would drive me nuts.
It ruins it for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they don't do that. Why I've never had a shell in a restaurant egg. I mean, like a diner,
Right.
or you know what I mean?
Right.
Why?
That's 'cause
Pay
they're
the cooks
trying
a little bit more?
Well, but I think they're paying more attention to it in the diner.
Why?
It's like crack up shit. I put some egg and shell in there and I grit that out. So he stubs his fingers in your face. You'll never eat at breakfast out again, ever.
You know, dude, if we really would be open and open our eyes to what we know what goes on in restaurants.
Yeah, I think we'd be pretty disgusted and want to throw up half the fucking time. But that's the thing, man. And I tried to tell my wife that pretty recently. I said, those things you know about, you just kind of got to put out of your head. You got to just be like, fuck it. I'm not even paying attention.
Just swallow the live goldfish.
Exactly.
What are some of the things you hate about McDonald's?
Well, the list starts kind of early on.
Yet we go there every fucking day.
First of all, they didn't go around telling everybody that it was a McFrappe.
McFrappe.
Yeah, McFrappe. I'm gonna mix your fucking drink for you. No, they didn't really sort of specify that the name of it's the Frappe. Because the name Frappe is short for Frappuccino.
Uh-huh.
And everybody that I know, for the most part, a lot of people, all call it the Frappe. Because it's spelled Frappe with the little accent mark above it. Whereas in French, if there's an E at the end like that, you just sort of avoid it. And I didn't realize that. So, we've just been calling it a Frappe. And McDonald's has never really gone out and said, hey, look, you fucking nimrods. You guys are saying it wrong. Say it fucking right. So,
hey, I know. Let's spend $200 million on an advertising campaign where we just say it over and over and over again.
Exactly. It should just be 27 times in 30 seconds. The McFrappe, the McFrappe, the McFrappe, the McFrappe, the McFrappe. Have you ever heard a commercial for the McFrappe? You haven't?
Probably because it sounds too much like McCrap.
Right. I bet you that's what it is. They probably spent $22 million to figure out that it sounds a little too much like McCrap.
My God, they were right. That was probably money well spent. I mean, it is brown, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, exactly. When the McRib first came out, they were like, you know what, let's just call it what it is, the McShit sandwich. Well, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just call it something else. We'll call it, looks like ribs. We'll just call it the McRib.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're eating ribs. It should be the McRib shaped.
Right, exactly. Rib shaped. And it doesn't have any bones. There's no bones about it.
There's no rib meat in there either.
Exactly. It's part of the pork that you don't want to know anything about. It's lips, tits, and assholes.
Tits, tits.
Not a pig tit. I don't want nothing to do with that. You can just know. That's all right. Although we do eat bacon, and that is sort of the back of the back of the pig.
Well, and the ham is the butt cheek.
Yeah, that's true.
Hams are butt cheeks.
You get those shanks, yeah, definitely. So, but that's one of the things that kind of made me mad. Here I've been calling it the wrong name this whole time. Another thing that kind of fucking pisses me off is that 99% of the time you go in and you're like, oh, holiday pies. Well, I must have 6. Then you get there and they're like, yeah, can I have 6 holiday pies? And they're like, we only have 2, man. And one of those is getting ready to be gone. And, well, we can make some more. That'll take 16 minutes. Motherfucker, man, I'm in the drive-thru. I ain't waiting here 16 minutes for your fucking pie, man. You want to piss me off? That's the way to do it. Just piss me off by not having pies already. The other one, and this is a mystery around the world. Everybody knows about this one. Pull up to the drive-thru. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you? Yes, I'd like 4 hot fudge sundaes. Oh, I'm sorry, our ice cream machine's broken. Our ice cream machine is down. What the fuck, man? It's 7:30 at night. What the fuck is your ice cream machine down? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Let's get this shit. I want a fucking ice cream sundae. I want a fucking something with ice cream in it. You guys don't have shit.
Who wants to bet it's laziness?
Well, that or yeah, it's probably laziness to do with the
Brooklyn.
thing. Yeah, I should do that because she might know. Well, actually, I think she already explained it to me, but it didn't go over like a... Well, it went over like a...
Too pissed off to really listen. Yeah. You know something that really bothers me about McDonald's?
What's that?
And I'm going to sound like the old angry guy.
Yeah, go Boomer!
But I hate that when you pull up to the drive-thru and you hear this mechanical voice. Same one, every damn McDonald's.
Yes.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I have your order?
Yeah.
The first 100 times I wouldn't speak to it.
Yeah.
I would wait for the usual, go ahead with your order.
That's when you pull a Wayne's World on them. You're like, yeah, just that thing tonight or that thing, if you could, please. What? Oh, are you really there? Good. Here's what I want, Oh, man. Yeah, the drive-thru just sort of just... You had mentioned in our last episode about the fact you get there and then, like, there's no cars there and you're like, yes, I'm totally going to be eating food in 2 minutes. And then you pull up and there's 17 cars in front of you.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Like this McDonald's where I go through. You come into it, you see the drive-thru side, and you come to it and you see the other side and you pull into it and come up to the drive-thru and there's 17 cars there all of a sudden.
How the fuck? Where the hell did they all come from? Were they all waiting in back just like...
He's coming.
Okay,
He's coming. He's coming.
Here comes Dan. Let's go.
Now.
One of the ones that always pisses me off is this. And this is bad. This is really bad. McDonald's is having their special. It's going to be the Filet-O-Fish sandwich or a grilled chicken, or not a grilled chicken, the chicken fillet or whatever sandwich. They're on special. 2 for $5. I was like, oh shit, that's great. I want to go get some. So you get there in the drive-thru. You don't even have to be in the drive-thru, but it always seems to happen in the drive-thru, which just fucking pisses me off. But you get up there and you're like, yeah, I'd like 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches and a large Diet Coke. Okay, your total's blah, 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 blah. Please pull around. You pull around. You pay your money. You get up to the second window. Yeah, we're still waiting on your fillet of fish. Can you pull up to the white line?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, well, I like fresh food. That's cool. But 99.9% of the times, the shit's on sale and people are going to end up buying it. Here it is dinner time.
Make more fish!
Right, or lunchtime, and fucking people are going to buy this stuff because it's on sale. Make more fucking fish, man!
I'll tell you what. Here's one of the little secrets about McDonald's that I know.
Okay.
McDonald's came out with all-day breakfast, right?
Yes.
After breakfast time, it's a limited amount of breakfast foods.
Yes.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
The big ones. But they make them all on demand now.
Yes.
So anytime you want a breakfast item, I don't know about your fish sandwich, but anytime you want a breakfast item, you will be asked to pull to the line and wait.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I don't order breakfast sandwiches.
But when it comes to something so fucking common, now, the fish sandwich, maybe I can understand.
I can't. Not when it's dinner time.
Right. Well,
Come
dinner
on, man.
time
You could
or
put
lunchtime.
You could put them fish sandwiches in a holding bin for 15 minutes or better.
No, it's longer than that, man. It's like 5 hours in a fucking holding bin because it's a
Stainless steel.
No, it's stainless steel, but it's humidified.
Odor free.
You're just gonna keep trying, aren't you? No, it's humidified, so it's like it stays in this basket and it stay there. I think it's like 4 or 5 hours. Chicken nuggets are the same way. They can go in this basket and they stay there forever. That's another one of those things that pisses me off. It's like, can I get 2 20 pieces? You get up to the thing and then they're like, well, we need you to pull the line. Why? Because we don't have 2 20 pieces. Why the fuck don't you have 2 20 pieces? You know what I mean? Let's just, for instance, let's just say, hey, maybe somebody came through and got 60 fucking nuggets before me. And 2 cars ahead of me, they got 60 nuggets. Boom. They should have known in the back, when that guy was ordering his 60 nuggets, how many nuggets do we have? We only have 60. Okay, let's dump more. You know what I mean? Now I know for a fact chicken nuggets take like 3 minutes and 40 seconds, or at least they used to. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to cook in the deep fryer.
That sounds reasonable. Or logical.
Right.
Or
3 minutes and 40
reasonable.
seconds, you wouldn't think I'd have to be waiting this fucking long to get a 220 piece. You know what I mean? But the one that really gets my goat every fucking time is the McChicken sandwich.
The dollar one?
Yes, you have the McChicken sandwich. You know that bitch is $1. And you know fuckers are starving, and you know that they're going to end up buying some of the cheapest shit on the fucking menu. And you have 2 of them in hold. It's like, who the hell, man? I mean, and sometimes I got to put it off to, it's teenagers. You know what I mean? The people working in there are teenagers. That's the reason why they're just not paying attention. They don't understand.
Dude, let me tell you a little story I had. And this is one of these times where I righteously went off.
Yeah.
Righteously.
Yes.
Went in, and the drive-thru worked. No, I went through the drive-thru, and the 2 ladies there were great. They were cranking it out, really hammering it, and, change was correct.
Right. That's the best part about the night.
And I got, one of my standards orders is 2 McChickens and 4 nuggets. Okay?
A 4-piece nuggets?
4-piece nuggets.
Wow.
4-piece nuggets.
Okay.
This particular night, I got that.
Okay.
2 McChickens, 4-piece nuggets.
Okay.
I pull out, open up McNuggets, 3 McNuggets.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. Come on. We learned to count in kindergarten. What are you guys hiring back there? 3 fucking year-olds? Is that who's doing my McNuggets? You can't count to 4, man. Come on.
That's one of those things where if you look down at the fucking thing and you're just like, I don't even know just by looking at it how many's in here. Now, if it's a 20-piece, I'm going, okay, I might have to count this.
Oh, I count them
But
every
if it's
time.
a fucking 4-piece, I'm just like, yeah, I think there's only 3 in there.
just by looking, you know. Exactly. You don't even have to 1, 2,
Right.
3. Huh? Oh, there's only just come on.
Exactly.
So I went back in and I yelled, and I didn't yell, but I was like Come on!
The fuck is this?
You can't count?
Right.
And you know what? Those girls were doing a good job, but after I laid that out,
they were pissy.
No, they just their attitudes just went downhill.
Yeah, they plummeted.
I felt bad. I told them, I'm sorry, you two girls were doing great, and I know you didn't pack my food, and I didn't say it nicely like this.
Right.
But come on!
Yeah, exactly.
Who can't count to 4?
Who can't fucking count? That's terrible, man. That is fucking bad.
I know whoever did that heard me.
Oh, yeah.
I know they heard me.
Yeah, yeah.
And whether they did it on purpose or not, they better have felt fucking bad.
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's the thing, man. And that's... Sometimes I can understand. You know, you fuck up my order, like I order something without lettuce and you put lettuce on it. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, okay, this is a fuck up. And the fact, man, I don't know why McDonald's feels the need to have to use shredded lettuce, but they do, and it's the most fucking annoying thing ever. Because if you get lettuce on it by accident, then you're like, and you're scraping that shit off, and you're trying to get it off your bun or whatever the fuck it's on. And you got little strands of it left over. You feel like there's dog hair in your fucking burger at this point. And you're just like, you son of a bitch, I don't want to eat this shit because that's gross, man. I don't want that crunchy water in my shit. But that's the thing, man. They keep using shredded lettuce. And it's like, why do you do that, man? And you might as well just rip out some fucking pubes and just throw it right on there. And just be like, here you go, man. Some bitches.
Hope you're happy.
That's the worst feeling shit. Right
Dude,
there.
I know exactly what you mean with the crunchy water at McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
The crunchy water at McDonald's tastes exactly like the box that the crunchy water Subway serves. It's the same crunchy box tasting water.
It is.
It is terrible. But
fucking
people
gross.
just love it. And they go to lettuce. What?
Yeah.
You're paying for that and putting it on a sandwich?
I've seen like people fucking putting extra lettuce, and I'm like, what? You fucking nuts! You couldn't subtract enough lettuce. It's like negative.
In fact, I wouldn't feel bad if you took it out of there and threw it away.
Exactly. Here, just take the whole bag of lettuce back there and throw it the fuck away, because nobody really some people really want the lettuce, though. It's really weird to me. You know what I mean? If I wanted a salad, I'd get that shit on the side. You know? It's weird.
Do you eat onions?
I do.
Do you eat onions on your hot dog?
Sometimes. If I go to like a famous hot, wiener lunch.
So you don't by any chance do you get diced onions when you go to Sheetz?
No, I do not.
No?
I don't order it unless it's something that's part of the experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm going to get
French onion soup. No onions.
If I'm going to get a quarter pounder at McDonald's, I'm taking those slivered onions off, which fucking 40 years of knowing McDonald's the way that I know McDonald's, they're called slivered onions. These are not the dehydrated, reconstituted onions. These are fucking slivers. Whenever I order a quarter pounder, I make sure and get those taken off. I don't like those. Those are disgusting. Now, the reconstituted type, they're just small enough that they make your burger taste like meatloaf. But that's the thing. That's why they taste good, because they're just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these giant slivers of onions, it's just like, wow, man, I'm like building like fangs and shit, like I'm fucking a vampire.
I like them. They're real. We know they're real.
They are real. The reconstitutes are real too, but they're like, they're dehydrated. They're dehydrated to nothing so they can ship them easier in packages that last longer.
I think they lose flavor because...
They do.
Because, like those reconstituted onions I do like, but you got to put a lot of them on before I say, whoa.
Right.
I mean, you got to really put a lot of them on before I get turned off.
More onions than buns.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, this is like an onion sandwich.
Yeah, onion sandwich with a burger on top.
That's right. Yeah. I don't need no stinking bread. Just give me the onions. No, but that's
what else you hate about McDonald's?
I don't necessarily hate anything about McDonald's, but these things piss me off. Man, they do piss me off. Another thing that pisses me off is the new McDonald's have kiosks. Have you seen these?
Yes, I have never used one because I'm an old man that does not like technology.
Go boomer.
Who the fuck is this boomer you keep referring to?
Yeah, it's the new catchphrase, baby boomers. When millennials are getting pissed off at baby boomers.
Yeah, way to go, smart ass millennial. I'm not even a fucking baby boomer, you moron.
You're gray. You come across as a baby boomer. That's the reason why.
I'm Generation Sex.
Yeah. Woo! One of the things that other thing that pisses me off with these kiosks is that they're great. I love the idea. The idea is, hey man, I can create my own order. I don't have to have somebody else fucking it up. I can do it myself. I'm independent like that. You know what I mean? And it's all high tech and everything's really cool. But could you get the slowest possible fucking computer to run this shit? I'm just like, tap, 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 tap. Son of a bitch. Tap, 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 tap. Fucking go to menu. Pap, pap, pap. Motherfucker. Pap, pap, pap. It's still not going. Then I have one of the little McDonald's people come over and they're like, hey, can I help you with that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get this motherfucker to go.
Well, just tell me what
and
you
they walk
want.
over and go, and it's done. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. Here I'm like, I've got finger holes poked through the glass, smashed into the fucking screen, and they just go, beep, and I'm just like, son of a, what the?
See, you fucking computer, you was waiting to do this to
I know.
You are real. No artificial intelligence. That shit is real.
That's right. Skynet's pissing me off. I'm going to have to kill it. I usually tend to use the kiosks if I can, but the problem, like I said, is just that they're almost always way too slow. Like, I'm like, beep, 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 when I'm doing my stuff because I kind of have it memorized. Because that's the way I am. I memorize stuff. And here I'm, like, tapping shit away, and I'm already on my 6th key press, and they're still on my 1st. And I'm just like, it fucking annoys the hell out of me. So the technology's there, it's just not fast enough yet. But that's the thing that kind of pisses me off about McDonald's. Other than that, McDonald's just is terrible for you.
Here's another bad McDonald's story.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into detail about what this particular person is or location.
Okay.
But there's a certain McDonald's in the central Pennsylvania area that I go to.
Yeah.
And you go in, and there is a cashier who is not friendly at all.
Okay.
This cashier is slow.
Okay.
This cashier is not friendly.
Right.
But I guess she gets the order correct. So
But
I guess
she's inept at doing her job accurately.
she does not look like she wants to be there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Guess. Oh shit! I gave it away. She was a girl.
Yeah.
Guess what this cashier's name tag has?
I don't know. Trainee.
Trainer.
Oh, really?
Now I know where McDonald's gets all their attitude.
From the shitty trainers.
How can you call this cashier trainer?
Yeah.
This doesn't mean any. Maybe she retains a lot of knowledge. Maybe she does, and I don't want to knock her for her intelligence.
Right.
But does not belong on the.
Right.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's McDonald's. I don't think they care.
She's a fry trainer. I don't even belong here.
How comes? And I know you're not going to like this.
Yeah.
How comes ChickfilA can get it right every damn time?
I think they simplified their system. I really, really do, man. If you look at how many possible things you can order at Chick-fil-A, it looks like a lot when you look at the menu board, but when you really count it out, there's only like 20 items up there. Only 20. When you go to McDonald's, there's 150 different things you can order, plus they're all modifiable. Everything at Chick-fil-A is pretty much modifiable too, except they're not. You know what I mean? Like, you can get waffle fries, and what are you going to do? Get crunchy ice on them? Or, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, let me get my waffle fries with a little extra hot fudge, please.
Can I get some crunchy water with that?
Exactly. But McDonald's is totally different because McDonald's has so much shit. They literally have to have TVs for their fucking menu board, and they always have to be alternating. That's how much shit they have. Just in their McCafe program alone, I'm betting you there's 30 different beverages you can get.
Well, dude, I've never had this at Chick-fil-A because I haven't gone there enough, but I've gone to McDonald's plenty of times and thought, wow, I'd like to have something new.
Yeah.
But 3 of their billboard menus are all dollar numbers.
Right, yeah, dollar items.
1 through 6,
Yeah, yeah.
6 through 12,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the menus. Yeah, the meals.
the meals.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what happened to you? Just had a list of sandwiches that you could get.
Yeah. Or side items, or yeah.
Like, oh, we still have those, sir.
Yeah.
What are they? Well, I don't know. Nobody ordered them.
Yeah.
But I know we got them.
Yeah. McDonald's has one called I think it's called a California burger or something like that. Shit has like avocado and a bunch of crap on it, and I'm just like, does anybody really order that shit? I actually asked the cashier, does anybody really order that? And they're like, oh yeah, it's pretty popular. And I'm like,
avocado?
Yeah, fucking avocado's like tasteless, man. It's like it's gross. Actually, it's kind of like eating clay. It really is.
It makes crunchy water look like a delicacy.
Right, exactly. At least crunchy water has some taste to it. You know what I mean? This is just bizarrely tasteless. And people are like, oh yeah, I want that on my burger. And I'm like, fuck are you doing? You gonna model something on top of it now? Or, like the Incredible Hulk? That little, it's getting angry. My fucking burger's getting angry. Yeah. It's crazy, man. But but you're right about that. Chick-fil-A almost always invariably gets everything right.
Do you think maybe it's because they hire better people?
I think it might be partially that, but I also think, like I said, just the lack of product. You know what I mean? The lack of the stuff
McDonald's
that
will
you can
hire
get.
anybody. When's
That's
the
true.
last time you went to Chick-fil-A and you saw somebody that didn't fit the typical white suburban person?
Oh, quite a bit. I mean,
I mean,
I've
like,
seen Chick-fil-A's
with tattoos.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, usually you don't. Usually you see almost all wholesome people.
Yeah.
But not just white people. I've seen black people work.
Well, yeah,
there, too,
I
but-
didn't mean that white
I know
people,
what you mean, but yeah, like the typical emo fucking goth, the purple hair and shit.
Yeah.
You don't see that kind of shit at Chick-fil-A, not
Yeah.
ever. Because I think they only want upstanding. That's not really a knock either. They just want upstanding. And I think the youngest person I've ever seen at Chick-fil-A was like 18. You know what I mean? You could tell they're not very, young when it comes to the people that they have working there. But that's the weird thing. The people that work at Chick-fil-A are anywhere from 18 to 19. They're almost always young, but they're just above that age young.
They have the same issue. Maybe it's not an issue for them, but they have the same issue as McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Turkey Hill.
Yeah.
They have a hard time finding help.
Finding and keeping.
And keeping help.
Yes.
Their turnover is just as high.
Yeah.
Because unless you're management, you don't stick around at Chick-fil-A either.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're still better.
Exactly.
I think it's because they're all Christians.
I think the training... Well... Oh, we could get into it from here.
No, I'm just totally kidding about that.
No, but it could quite possibly be. But I think there's a difference in the training program in that the training program for Chick-fil-A is probably a lot more wholesome than it is for McDonald's. But really, it does come down to... I swear to you, if you took most of McDonald's menu away, if you just made it so that there's one type of... Like
Back
the
to the
perfect
original
example,
menu?
Yeah, for the most part. If you go back to the stuff where they didn't have all these extremist fucking burgers and shit, this leftist gorilla fucking, you know what I mean, California burger and this extreme righty-whitey fucking, you know what I mean,
Leftist
Nazi burger and shit.
Avocado burger.
You didn't have this fucking build-the-wall burger and shit, you know what I mean? If you just had a burger... and just, like a quarter pounder. You go back to the main 2 for $5 stuff, you know what I mean? Filet of fish, quarter pounder. You go back to that stuff, just the real basics. I bet you shit would change. I almost guarantee you stuff would change. But here's the other thing that you need to also understand too. Chick-fil-A, when I say they only have 20, I literally mean they only have about 20 items. And the thing is, it's all chicken. There is no dealing with red meat grease. There's no dealing with any of the stuff that comes with red meat, such as illnesses, stuff like that. Although chicken can give you salmonella poisoning, there's no, these foodborne blood illnesses that you typically get from red meat stuff. So these people are dealing with less of an extreme at Chick-fil-A. Plus, when somebody puts in an order, it's going to be built on one of just only a handful of things. It's either going to be a chicken fillet sandwich, which is grilled, or it's going to be a chicken sandwich that's, deep fried. That's it. That's really your main two go-to things. But at McDonald's, there's fucking literally 25 different things that it could be built on. You know what I mean? Like, they have 3 different burger patties at McDonald's.
Damn.
Right. And it's like, but why do you need that shit?
How many different kinds of chicken?
You've got the grilled chicken, you've got the McChicken, you've got the grilled chicken sandwich, you've got the chicken fillet sandwich, which is a bigger piece of meat.
The dollar sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I mean, the McChicken. You have the chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders.
Which can also be made into a snack wrap.
Yeah.
And then you have...
chicken shakes.
Yeah. No, that's... Yeah, see what I'm saying? So they have tons and tons of shit that they can build on. When it's like, they don't even need that. If they would just make a McChicken sandwich and just, stick with something like that. I remember a time when there wasn't a McChicken sandwich. Do you remember that? There was no McChicken sandwich at one point in time.
I vaguely remember that.
It was almost all burgers. The fillet of fish was the only wholesome thing you could get. Like, if you didn't want to eat red meat, it was the only thing you could get besides a salad. And even then, the salad was limited to one type of salad.
I remember when breakfast first came out.
So do I. I remember when the Big Mac, or the
pancakes.
No, the Egg McMuffin.
Egg McMuffin.
When they first came out, and I was just like, I was a kid, of course, but I was just like, wow, that's weird. Ended up wanting to eat it, but so that's our pissed off nature of freaking McDonald's, man. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Say hi, say bye. You know what I mean. So. But yeah.
Say hi, stay by. No, wait. Stay high, say bye. No, wait.
It's some kind of buy. We don't know. It's all good. Buy, sell, whatever. So this is the Jeff and Dan Show. If you like what you saw, subscribe, let us know. Give us a yank. Visit our website, jeffanddan.com. Visit us on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook. The links have been strolling down below right there, as a matter of fact. There's Twitter. There's Twitter. And there's Facebook. There's Facebook right there. Come give us a visit, and we shall say hello to you. And then maybe even call out your name on the show, which might be having some big upcoming stuff. We'll talk about that a little bit later. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I am Jeff.
I am Dan.
And you guys have a wonderful... What are they going to have, Dan? What kind of wonderful?
Crunchy water sandwich.